Yeah. See the next. So let us discuss some problems based on pulley with some block system. So pulley and block system problems. Pulley block system. Anyhow, there are plenty of problems are there in laws of motion, like constraint equations. Okay, like Atwood's machine and all those things. See, in every problem from laws of motion, we are taken pulley without mass, means massless pulleys we are taken. Okay, here pulley generally we consider as a disc, maybe solid sphere, maybe whatever. Pulley generally we will take as a some disc. Okay, disk means the if disk mass is m, radius is r, about its own axis is about the axis perpendicular to the center is mr square by 2, means moment of inertia. Okay, so here let us suppose a wire is wrapped. Okay, let me give the idea. Next I will continue problems directly, and I am going to use the same free body diagram concepts to get this type of questions, and I am going to apply the torque also. Here just let me give some idea. See, this is the pulley whose mass is m, radius is r. So mass is mentioned, radius is mentioned, and a wire is wrapped like this. See, this is the wire. A wire is wrapped in this direction, in this manner. If any load is attached, something this capital M, something this small m is attached. Okay, this is the wire. So far we are taken frictionless pulleys. Here, due to this, for example, if it moves downwards with an acceleration A, and tension is different in both cases, because this mass is also considered. So the tension is different. Okay, if this is a massless and frictionless, how much the tension will be there here? Same tension will be available here. And I think you have remembered, direction of tension is always away from the body with respect to that body. Okay. And here let us suppose something tension T1 here, and here once this body moves down with certain acceleration A1, it move up with certain acceleration A2. Okay, and see here if it is moves down, and frictional force on the wire is in this direction, on this pulley in this direction, because it is a balancing force, action reaction force. It is a contact force. You know all these things. Okay, due to that frictional force, the wheel rotates and wire will move along the pulley. Okay, and see the frictional force is acting in this direction. This frictional force increases some tension T2, and the tension will be T2 here. Okay, we can write from this T1, which is the balanced by T2 plus something frictional force. Okay. So we can write T1 as a T2 plus some extra frictional force. And this T2, there is a small difference. Okay, we can write this T1, T2 as a dt. That difference between tensions is nearly balanced by the frictional force. Okay, here let me solve problem directly. So direct means let us start with some Atwood's machine problem. Okay, and let me apply the free body diagram, and let us take the moment of inertia. So let me find the acceleration of the system. So let me start one problem. Find acceleration of Atwood's machine. I think you will know this name, Atwood's machine. Atwood's machine with a pulley. Okay, Atwood's machine as shown. Atwood's machine as shown. See, this is the Atwood's machine. And here the wire is wrapped like this. This mass is something capital M. Again the same process I am taking. This mass is something small m. And here the moment of inertia, let us take this is the disc. Okay. Or just moment of inertia is I. About its own axis is I. Okay. So let me take only I. We don't know whether that is a disc or any other things. So moment of inertia of this body, so this is the pulley. Okay, I is the moment of inertia about its axis, about its axis. Okay, otherwise take the question. Okay, no need, let us direct question this one. No, see, apply the free body diagram for these two. Let us take, this is T1 tension, this is T2 tension, R is the radius. Apply the free body diagram. I think you are aware of free body diagram concept. So weight of this one is mg. If I draw the free body diagram of capital M, then you know this is mg, and what is this, T1, and moves downward some acceleration a. Okay, and see, Fr, net force, which can be written as mg minus T1. Fr is ma mg minus T1. T1 we can write it as mg minus ma. I got tension. In the same manner, okay, just simplification that you try to do it, and draw the free body diagram for small m. Small m is moving up with the tension T2, mg with an acceleration a. Now the net force is T2 minus mg. This is m small m a, T2 mg. T2 is equals to ma plus mg. So I got T2. Now taking torque about this point O, moment of inertia is I. Okay, in a previous laws of motion there is no moment of inertia, there is no massless pulleys. Okay, now here taking torque, okay, about this point O, okay, torque about O, we can write as I alpha, because this will rotate with an acceleration alpha. Okay, with an angular acceleration alpha. So tau nothing but difference between the tensions, force into distance is radius. This difference between these two, and force into distance, force nothing but difference between the tensions. Okay, T1 minus T2. Why I am taking difference means one is up, other one is down. Okay, T1 minus T2 into R, I keep as it is I, alpha nothing but A by R, A is equal to R alpha. Okay, then T1 minus T2, so T1 is, so do some simplifications, capital MG MA minus T2, small ma minus mg, take this R this side, or otherwise multiply this R square I A. Okay, target is acceleration, A we need to find. Okay, here A is there, mg and R square, mg minus small mg into R square, and take this ma right side, Ia already is there, capital M plus small m into A, of course, R square. So if I take A common, mg, if I take g common, m minus, directly we can write A is equal to, verify the calculations, m minus m g R square. So this can be written as I plus m into R square. You verify this calculations. Yeah, let us try one simple question. See the one simplest question. See, let me write the question because it's very small. So find angular velocity, and angular acceleration. Find angular velocity. Of course, angular acceleration also we can find. Angular acceleration and angle rotated by the pulley in 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds and okay, and the pulley they given if the pulley starts from rest. Okay, and this pulley nothing but disc from rest as shown in figure. See the diagram. So simple question this is. So the given diagram like this. So regular question this is. Mass is given m, disk mass. This is disk mass is m, radius is r, O is point. Okay. And here wire is wrapped. And they given force 2 point something 5 Newton. Whatever will be the value. Okay, 2.5 Newton. Yeah, this is the question they given. And radius. So take mass as something value 2 kg. R is 0.5 meter. So this is the data. Okay. So target is to find out angular velocity, angular acceleration, and what angle that pulley rotates. Pulley they given disc. Disc of mass m, radius r, rotates about this axis. Rotate about this axis means about this body have moment of inertia. Moment of inertia about this line is mr square by 2. First, let us get the alpha by taking torque. So torque is equals to I alpha. Tau is equals to force into distance. Force into distance. F into R. This is m r square by 2 alpha. F anyhow 2.5. R is 0.5. Mass is 2. R is again 0.5 whole square by 2. Okay. Alpha. So 2, this is 1 by 4. Okay. So you will get alpha is equals to 5 radian per second square. So this is what 1 by 4. 4 into this is 2.5. 5 is 125. So 4, 125. This is 5. So you will get alpha as a 5 radian per second. Once we know alpha, we can find omega. So omega means pulley anyhow starts from rest. So if it starts from rest, you can use omega is equal to V is equal to U plus 80. Omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha t. So this is 0, alpha 5, this is 10, omega is 50 radian per second. And see the next one, angle rotated by the pulley in 10 seconds. So like distance covered by the body in 10 seconds, you know how to find. S is equal to half a t square, ut plus half a t square. So S nothing but theta. So theta is equals to half alpha t square because in 10 seconds we need to find. So theta is equals to half alpha t square. So t square is 100. So this is 50. Now theta is how much? 250 radians. And if they ask how many revolutions that can made by the pulley means, just you can write theta as what? Theta 2 pi n. So theta we got it as 250 2 pi n. If they ask the number of revolutions, 250 by 2 pi, 125 by pi revolutions that can made by the pulley when you apply 2.5 Newton of force. Okay. So this is one simplest question. Now let us see the next good questions. So for the next question, let me read problem. Yeah, see the next problem. A solid cylinder of mass capital M, radius capital R, is mounted on a frictionless horizontal axle so that it can freely rotate about this axis. And a string of negligible mass is wrapped around the cylinder, and a body of mass small m is hung from the string. The mass is released from rest. Then find the tension in the string and angular speed of cylinder as mass small m falls a distance small h. So they given this question. Okay. Now see, they given a cylinder. Okay, and wire is wrapped. See the question now. See, this is the cylinder. Nothing is mentioned in solid cylinder. Yeah, solid cylinder they mentioned already. See, this is the cylinder, and for this a wire is wrapped. So let us suppose this is the wire which is wrapped over the cylinder. And other end is connected to the a block whose mass is m, and cylinder is rotating about its axle. It is rotating like this, and moment of inertia very clear. It is mr square by 2 because it is rotating about this axis, because mass is given m, radius is given r. So moment of inertia clear, mr square by 2, and this falls something height h. Okay. Now see the target. Target is we have to find tension in the string. So there will be a tension. So the first one is tension. Okay, tension in the string, and angular speed means omega. Okay, so target is tension and angular speed. Of course, we can find linear speed also. We will move with this linear speed of this block also we can find. See, to find this again, let me use the torque concept. Tau is equals to what? Same formula I am using. Torque is equals to I alpha. Tau nothing but tension. See, the torque is nothing but tension into distance, which is I. I is mr square by 2. This is A by R. Alpha is A by R. So tension I got it as half of this one, ma by 2. Again, just apply the free body diagram for this. Draw just free body diagram of small m. If I draw the free body diagram of small m, tension is upwards. It rotates with angular velocity omega. Small mg, and this is moving down with some acceleration a. So if I draw free body diagram, Fr is equals to mg minus t. This is ma mg minus t. Okay. So let us find tension by using this. Okay. Otherwise substitute a value here. Otherwise substitute t here. So by using these two equations, we can find A and we can find T. Okay. So take MA, or we can write just you take T, which is equals to mg minus ma. So from this, you can write any manner. Okay, use anything. This is 1A is equals to 2T by capital M, because they are asking tension. That's why I am using like this. So calculation is your wish. You can done in any manner. 2T by A. So mg, this is small m, 2 capital T by capital M. So T, if I take this value left side, 2 small m T by capital M, which is equal to mg. So we can write T capital M plus 2 small m m. So calculation is your wish. So capital M mg 2m plus capital M. See, this is the tension developed in the string. Okay, tension in the string is mg by capital M plus 2m. Okay, and see the next target. Next one they are asking angular speed. So to find the angular speed, okay, still it is not yet completed. You take this one. So let us find the angular speed. To find the angular speed, let us apply the law of conservation of energy concept. You will get easy answers. Here the body means some potential energy is changes here. Here some kinetic energy. Okay. So apply the law of conservation of energy. There is a loss of potential energy is equal to gain in kinetic energy. Okay. If one is lost, other one is automatically gain. So let me use the law of conservation of energy. From law of conservation of energy, so mgh, loss in potential energy, it is equals to gain in kinetic energy, half mv square, this one, half I omega square. Okay. Then target is to find out what? Omega. So omega means you can write V as omega. If they ask you to find V, you can write the omega as a V. Okay. So based on given question, you change it. This is small mgh, half m. This is so V is equal to r omega. Okay, V is equal to r omega, r square, omega square, half. This is I, capital M r square by 2 omega square. So you extend, you will get the omega. Otherwise, let me simplify. So 2 this becomes 4 mgh. Okay, 4 mgh, and this is 2m. Let me write r square outside. 2m plus capital M, 2m plus capital M r square omega square. So omega we can get it as 4 mgh, nothing but 2 outside, 4 mgh, 2m plus capital M into r square. Once we know omega, we can find V is equal to r omega, you will get V. Okay, we can find V. Once we know, we can, yeah, V is possible. Okay, anyhow, A we can find. So by using law of conservation of energy, we can find omega, otherwise we can find linear speed. Okay, if they ask you to find linear speed, just you change omega as V by R. Here right now they are asking omega, so V I am changing r omega. Okay, so let us try one more same level of question. So let me write the data and let me write the target. See the data. Find tension in the string. Find tension in the string and linear acceleration, linear speed as shown. Okay. So see the question. So this is one wire string. This is another string. And this string or wire wrapped over the cylinder. This is the solid cylinder. Solid cylinder of mass m, radius r. The wire is wrapped like this. Okay, I am giving data. So wire is wrapped in this manner. Wire is wrapped, wounded. Okay. And L is the length of the cylinder. They given this thing. Okay. Anyhow, mass of this one is at downwards. Okay. Target is to find out tension in the string and linear acceleration of the cylinder and linear velocity of the cylinder. Linear acceleration, linear velocity, and tension in these two strings. So here you imagine a cylinder, a solid cylinder, which is connected to the wire. Of course, that wire is wrapped. Wire is wrapped like this. Okay, this is the cylinder, and wire is wrapped like this, and it is suspended from the support. And once the wire is wrapped on this cylinder will move down with a speed v, with an acceleration a. Now our target is to find out tension in the string, acceleration, and velocity. So this is the tension. Okay. Again, the same way I am using now. Torque is equals to same formula, I alpha. Torque nothing but product of force into distance. Force is 2t into perpendicular distance is r, because r is the radius. Okay, r is the radius. So 2t r I alpha. I nothing but again the same thing, mr square by 2. This is a by r. So r gets cancelled. T is equal to, I got ma by 4. I'm getting T is equals to what? ma by 4 I am getting. Again you apply the free body diagram. So if I apply the free body diagram for this block, for a cylinder weight is mg, tension is T, moving down with A. So the net force, I think you know this free body diagram concept well. So this is MA, mg to T. Substitute this T value here, you will get A. Okay. So MA, mg 2 into MA by 4, 2. So take this one, 3 MA by 2 mg. So A is equals to, I am getting 2g by 3. I got A is equals to 2g by 3. So linear acceleration is completed. And if it is a 1, from 1, okay, simplification you try to do fast. So m into by 4, 2g by 3. Now the tension is mg by 6. Tension in the string is mg by 6. So tension is completed. If they ask to find linear speed means v is equals to, we can write 2 a s nothing but, let us suppose it moves something height h. If it covers something height h, we can write v is equals to, okay, 2a, what is a? 2g by 3h. So v is equal to 4gh by 3. So based on the given data, you try to extend the answers. Okay, see, this is the concept. Use the torque, get the tension, apply the free body diagram. See the two equations I am getting for this type of questions. Take the torque first and you will get one equation. Next, you apply the free body diagram formula. Means you apply the free body diagram concept. You will get another equation. Solve those two equations, you will get the required answer. Okay, required, maybe they may ask anything. Okay, so take this, mg by 6, 2g by 3, 4h. Okay, for the next one, let me give the question. So next one is somewhat good question. Yeah. See the next problem. Next, see, a rigid body is made of 3 identical thin rods, each of length capital L, okay, L, and fastened together in the form of a letter capital H as shown. The body is free to rotate about a horizontal axis that runs along the length of one of the legs Okay, it is rotating along the one of the leg of H. The body is allowed to fall rest from a position in which the plane of H is horizontal. Then what is the angular speed of the body when the plane of H is vertical? See the given the diagram. First you see the diagram. So we can solve this problem in 2 to 3 different times, but let me solve in a simplest way. See, this is the H. Three rods. They are joined to form some H later. Okay, here nothing is mentioned, means just to take the center of mass of this one is here, center of mass here. Okay, like a point mass treated. Sorry, center of mass is here. And see they given the diagram in this manner. They are asking to find angular speed. It is rotating about this axis. Okay. See, to solve this one, again I am using the same concept like a previous problem. To find angular speed, just I am using loss in potential energy is equal to gain in kinetic energy. So for a simple way, from law of conservation of energy, potential energy is equal to kinetic energy. Loss in potential energy is equal to gain in kinetic energy. Anyone. So L is the length, okay, and about this we need with respect to the vertical. So the potential energy we can write it as, if M is the mass and G, H nothing but, from this onwards I am finding, so you can take the center of mass of this rod. Center of mass of this rod is L by 2, and here this is at a distance of L, because mass is distributed from here to here. Next this is single, so height is from here is L by 2 and this is at a distance of L. So distance of center of mass is L by 2 plus L. We can write directly. We can solve this one by using XCM also. M1 x1 plus M2 x2 by M1 plus M2 like that. So otherwise Mg L by 2 and this is at a distance of what? L. And kinetic energy half I omega square. So Mg 3L by 2 half I, moment of inertia about this axis. Okay, so this is at one end of the rod. For this rod, this is at one end. So one end means ml square by 3, one end. And this point is the distance of L. So entire mass is concentrated here. Then only I am writing this formula. Otherwise, I have to use ml square by 12. You know the formulas. Okay, they are not given all those things in the question. So let me concentrate. The total mass of this one is concentrated at this center. Then I am following ml square. Otherwise, it is ml square by 12, some other things. Because about this I am finding ml square by 3 plus ml square and omega square. So 3mgl. So this is 4ml square by 3 omega square. 1l gets cancelled. So omega is equal to root of 9g divided by 4l, 9g by 4l. So you will get 3 by 2 root of g by l. Yeah, 3 by 2 root of g by l. Let us try one more simple question from by using law of conservation of energy. For suppose they given the systems like this. So I will give the data directly. Find linear speed of the system as shown. Okay, they are asking linear speed of the system as shown. See the given diagram. Okay, moment of inertia of this about this axis is clear. So this is I. R is the radius, and one side is connected some spring constant K. This is M, and here they fixed. If it moves H, then what is V? See, this is the question. Yeah. Again, target is V. To find linear speed or angular speed, we need to use law of conservation of energy formula. Okay. Here, if small m is released from rest, then it covers some height h. At this point, this body will have linear velocity v, and of course there is an angular velocity for pulley. Okay, pulley moment of inertia is I. So there is a loss in potential energy, and that is equivalent to gain in kinetic energy. See the loss. So from law of conservation of energy, loss in potential energy is equal to gain in kinetic energy. Let me write mgh. Only this is the loss. Remaining all are gain. Spring will gain some energy. Spring force means kx, ky, kh, like that. Okay. And energy stored in the spring, you know, half k x square, like that. So mgh, and this one will gain some energy. This block will gain energy. So half mv square. Fully gain energy half I omega square, and spring force is half something kx square. Okay. Kx square nothing but what? Kh square. Okay. So if it is moved some h, it will elongate h, like that. So if you extend, you will get v. Substitute omega as. So everywhere 2 is there. So simplify in your own way. So mv square plus I, this is omega v square by r square k h square. So 2mgh minus kh square, v square if you take common, m plus I by r square. If I is given like mr square by 2, if I is given as mr square by 2, you substitute I. If nothing is given, you keep as it is I. So v is equals to 2mgh k h square m plus I by r square. So if they ask you to find omega, v is equal to r omega, you will get omega. Once we know v and r, we can find a. Okay, linear accelerations. So 2mgh, and one more is missing. So I omega square. That's it. Okay. See the next. Again, let us try this. Find the linear speed of the block system as shown. Find linear speed of the block system as shown. Block system as shown. Okay, of course, by seeing the diagram, we can understand the question. That's why I am writing roughly. Find the velocity, linear velocity of the block system as shown. See the system they given like this. So the same systems are there in laws of motion. Here this block is M, and something friction is given connected to the pulley with a moment of inertia I, and this is connected with 3m. Okay, and coefficient of friction is mu. If it moves down with an acceleration a, no doubt it moves down more with velocity v, velocity v, velocity v. So again same, and after certain distance maybe it may move something h. So there is a loss in potential energy which is equivalent to gain in kinetic energy. Here extra one frictional force is there. So loss in potential energy 3mgh, which is equals to gain in kinetic energy. So gain in kinetic energy means half 3m into v square, half, of course this also gains some kind of energy, half mv square and frictional force into h, that also gains. So 3mgh half 3mv square and one more I forgot, I. So half I omega square. Pulley also gain. Half mv square, frictional force is mu mg, mu n nothing but mg, but not 3mg. H half I omega v square by r square. So again simplify the equations. So take 2, 6 mgh v, you take v square common, 3m plus m plus I by r square, v square anyhow taken common, and mu mgh take left, or let me write in the next step, mu mgh. So v square, v is equal to root of 6 mgh minus mu mgh, you can take mgh also common, so 4m plus I by r square. If I is given, just substitute I. Let us see one more, like this only, loss and gain. So same type of questions are there in work energy power also, from law of conservation of energy. So for the next one, let me read the problem. Two metal discs of radius small r and 2r, masses small m and 2m, are fixed on a axle as shown in figure, and a block of mass m0 is attached to the smaller disc. If the block released from rest, then find the linear speed of the block. So here you see two discs. This is one disc and this is another disc. They place it coaxially, you imagine correctly, and these are fixed on one wheel, and here a wire is wrapped, and here a block of mass m0 is attached, like this. Okay, so this is one small disc and this is a bigger disc, like this, and a wire is wrapped on a small disc, and due to this weight this will rotate. Okay, so these two will have moment of inertia about this axis. See, this is smaller disc and this is bigger one. Okay, take some 2 points like a disc, one rupee coin, other one is other one, 5 rupees coin, like this. Place it side by side. Okay, one small coin, one big coin. Okay. So moment of inertia about this. Anyhow, mass is mentioned. This mass is m. This mass is 2m. Radius is 2r. This radius is r. Again the same. If it is moved something height h, then it will have some linear speed. Then what is that speed? It starts from rest, no doubt at all. So what is v? So this is our target. Again, from law of conservation of energy, loss is m0 g h, gain half I omega square. I is nothing but moment of inertia of this system, plus half m0 v square. So m0 g h half I, moment of inertia of this system. So like a disc, mr square by 2 for the first one, m r square by 2 for second one, 2m into 2r square by 2 omega v square by just you write, anyhow radius is smaller, so you can write v square by r square half m0 v square. Okay. Here, okay, let me do fast. m0 gh half, this is, you take r square outside, so this is m by 2 and this is 4. Okay, if I take 2 outside, 1 by 4 m plus 4 to 8m r square v square by r square m naught v square. Okay, so 4m naught g h 9m plus 9m plus, so this I taken only 4 for this, and here 1 by 2 m naught is there, you take. Okay, so m naught g h 1 by 4 9m plus 2 m naught v square. So v is equals to 4 m naught g h 9m plus 2 m naught whole root. Okay.